Little technical difficulties over here with LV. Give me 1 second, people. I think we should be good. Okay. All right, what's going on, people? Welcome to the LV Live Show. I'm LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Once again, I want to thank all the new subscribers for coming by to my channel, man. It is truly, truly appreciated. So the Knicks pull off a great victory by beating Charlotte Hornets 111 to 105. Precious Achiuwa, big 20 big points, 16 boards from him. Deuce had 18. Cameron Payne at 16. And Bacome Dadier, 16 points off the bench, man. Big task. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live. Namrit, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live on this late night breakdown. Still watching the game 2, man. Yanks up 4-2. We gotta keep it rolling with that. But great win, man. Listen, all this talk about not having a bench needs to cease. Needs to end, needs to stop. We have a bench. This is a great showing by those guys. Especially going against, Charlotte Hornets starting unit. Melo played. Miller played. Coach, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live. Miles just played. Everybody played from their starting lineup. Knicks still look good. That second unit still look good. They held it down for the starters who didn't play tonight. I think we lost Landry Shamet for the season. That was a nasty. That looked like Randall's dislocation of his shoulder, man. So I think we've lost him for the season. I don't think he's coming back. So it just so happens it was a good showing by Bacome Dadier, right? Or TJ Warren might make the team now. Kevin Taylor, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live. So I think Shamet's probably done for the year. He looked like he had the same shoulder injury as Randall, man. So didn't look good at all. So looks like TJ Warren, man. Looks like that could be his spot. Or Bacome Dadier, man. What I saw from Dadier today, I was like, wow. Wow. Okay. He's big too, about 6'9". Young too. How old was Dadier? About 18, 19? He's young, man. He looked good today too. Looked really, really good. I think for me, I'm not surprised Precious did what he did because Precious played really well last year. Started quite a few games for us last year, and he played really, really well. I'm not surprised by Precious. What I'm surprised is by the whole bench unit. This is what they felt was going to be a weak spot for the Knicks. And even though Charlotte is Charlotte, we know they're not that good. Still, to me, the guys came out and competed. They played at a very high level. And you got to see some guys really step up and play really well. Hence, like I said, Bacome Dadier. So is it time to really talk about Akaporte over Sims? What do you think? Akaporte, man. So I'm catch that bounce pass and caught that banger. Knicks 100 GM, man. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV Live. The Knicks down 4-0 in preseason. Akaporte, man. Like I said before, Sims better watch out. Sims better watch out. Akaporte looks really good. Really good. And he looks like he has a lot more seasoned game than Sims. Right? Like he looks like his game is more put together than Sims. Now, of course, it's going to be really hard for him to really break through that trust with Tibbs, right? That's going to be tough for him. I mean, Sims did good too. Sims had 10 boards, I believe. But Akaporte, it just seemed like when he was on the court, his impact was different. It just did. It just felt that way. So, like I said, we're not asking for him to do anything special. Just hold it down until Big Mitch comes back. But Akaporte looked good. He looked really good. Are we still thinking about Tyler Kolek over Campaign? I don't know about that, man, right now. I like Campaign. I said I like he's feisty, man, defensively. I think, like I said on my last show, I think that's where he's going to get the edge over Tyler Kolek. Tyler Kolek is still, he struggles defensively. Campaign gets in your chest, man. He was giving Melo a hard time. Stripped Melo a couple of times. So yeah, so I think Campaign, man. I think that's his spot. I think that's his spot. Tyler Kolek, I think he'll come around. But I like Campaign. I do. I really do. I like him. He's you could tell he's a seasoned pro. Kolek's still a rookie. He's not there yet. Campaign is ready. He's ready to go. And that's the type of guy you need coming off the bench, backing up Brunson and keeping that second unit afloat. I thought Deuce looked good. Deuce's shot looks good. Deuce is going to have a big year this year coming off the bench for us. I think he's going to be big. So it was good to see him. I like the upside of Dadier. I do. I think he's also a G League guy, but I do like his upside. Gravity, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through Rock with LV Live. I like his upside. I can see. I think Dadier's he's probably a year or 2 years out. Next year, he's going to be way better than what he is next year. I think the year after that, he's going to be ready to go. He's still young, still very young. Because like I said, someone correct me if I'm wrong. I think Dadier's what, 18, 19? Excuse me. He's young, man. So he's got to kind of get the speed of the game. But you can see the skill set is there for him. The skill set is there. And once again, I want everybody to understand this. We did not play against Charlotte's backups. We played against their starters. Coach said 19. Yeah, see, he's young, man. So I like his upside. I do. But I don't know. Once again, people complaining about the whole bench unit. I think the bench is going to be fine. And the reason why I think the bench is going to be fine because remember they're gonna. We saw it the other day with the Timberwolves. They're going to have either Bridges, Josh Hart, or OG Anunoby stay with that second unit. And so you figure before guys coming on. So who you say Deuce, right? Now Campaign. Precious and Big Sims, right? That's it. Right? That's the four. I think that's going to come off because someone's going to stay. Someone's going to stay on from the first unit. So I think for the second unit, it's going to be Deuce, of course. It's going to be Campaign. It's going to be Precious, and it's going to be Sims. That's it. It would have been Shamet, but Shamet's done. Look like he's done for the year. So I think TJ Warren is not going to really play. He's going to probably take that spot, but he's not going to really play. So I think that's going to be Tibbs is going to go 9 deep. I mean, that was the plan anyway, but I really think now with Shamet's injury, he's going to go 9 deep, and I think that's what it's going to be. And then they're going to mix and match, and I can see whoever is staying on for that second unit that was on the starters. Either it's Sims, I mean not Sims, if it's Bridges or OG Anunoby, or they'll go off with the second unit when they start bringing back the starters, and probably Deuce will wind up staying on. I could see something like that. And Deuce will probably end the quarter with the starters. So I can see that. I could definitely see that with this team. But yeah, that's a tough blow for Shaman, man. I thought he was playing really well. Really well. So but but it's ill because it stinks for him. But for Tibbs, it's like, okay, well, now that gives me even more of a reason to not take out Bridges. What Tibbs is gonna do. Tibbs is gonna look for any reason to play those guys 40-something minutes. So yeah, let me go take a look at this. TJ had 7 rebounds. TJ Warren had 7 boards tonight. Kolek had 8 rebounds. Need Sims rebounds. Yeah. You know what? I think Sims has gotten better, but Akaporte looks really good, coach. Akaporte looks really good, man. He does. The only issue I would say with Akaporte, he's got to hit that glass more. The one thing Sims did that was really good is that he rebounded really well. Akaporte's got to hit that glass. That's what he's got to do. See, Precious understands it. Precious understands his role. You know what I mean? So, Precious has 16 boards tonight. So Akaporte's got to do something like that. Like he off the bench, he's got to get anywhere between 8 to 10 boards. Because if he wants to get like minutes, because he's going to play again Friday. Because I don't think is Tibbs going to play the starters Friday. I don't think so. I think he's saving everybody. He don't want nobody to get hurt, especially after what happened with Shaman today. No, he's waiting until Tuesday for everybody to be locked and loaded for Boston. Coach says, I believe Akaporte's a keeper. Yeah, I think so too, man. I think so too. Knicks 100 GM said Precious actually got better this offseason. You can see it. You know what it is, Knicks 100 GM? I don't think he got better because he's playing the same. I think that he's comfortable in the system. Remember, when he first came here, he was trying to figure out his role. He knows his role now. He knows what he's supposed to be playing. I think he's better at the 4 than the 5. And I said that last year. So he's playing the 4 now. So now you're seeing how good he really is. He said, nah, bro, his handle was much better. Yo, the skills were always there, man. The skills were always there. I just think he was trying to figure out what his role was. Because remember, he came in, he was kind of shaky. Then as the year went on, he started playing better because he understood his role. He realized what Tibbs wanted from him. So to me, he looks the same. He looks the same, but he's just he's a lot more confident now. Because he understands his role and understands what the team needs him to do. He's still trying to knock down that corner 3, man. I think that's pretty good for him. He's got to hit that more consistently. If he can knock down that corner 3, that will be sweet if he could do that. But on a consistent basis. If he's taking 3 a game, go 2 for 3. If he's taking 5, he shouldn't be taking 5, but just in case, maybe he can go 2 for 5, right? But Precious looks good, man. He looks ready, but you got to keep him at the 4. I don't like him at the 5. I like him at the 4 because he's active on them boards. That's one thing he's really good at. He gets active on them boards. I like him going to that Baja too. He goes to that Baja with some ferocity, man. He's like banging it on dudes. He did the last game too. Precious actually initiating the offense. He is, man. He is. Listen, man. I think guys are comfortable in their role. They know there's nothing better. He wasn't doing that. He wasn't doing that, Knicks 100 GM, because he wasn't comfortable in his role, and they had him playing the 5, man. They had him playing out of position. He's really a 4. He could play the 5, but he's really a 4. To me, I think he's the key on that second unit. Now imagine him with Mitch. I think we're dangerous with that second unit. We have him and Mitch on the glass. And Precious is active too. Active. You know what I'm saying? So I think that will cause second units problems. And Deuce looked good today, man. Deuce looked really good. I love Campaign, man. I love Campaign what he brings. Big Taz question. Which the recent changes made this Knicks team, where do you think the Knicks' weakness will be? Size. We miss Mitch, man. We need that. Big task. Because remember, with with Mitch going off last year and Ihart coming in, those were basically 2 7-footers back to back, right? So you need size in the middle just for blocking shots and rebound. Remember, that's what Ihart brought. So for that second unit, that's what you're going to need. You got to block shots. You still got to intimidate at the rim, right? You got to block shots. You got to rebound. No, those are still the keys in basketball. You do that, I think we'll be good. But that's what I think we're missing is the size. Knicks 100 Gyps. I don't know LV, man, but he looks improved to me. No, he does look improved. I understand what you're saying. I'm not dismissing that. What I'm saying is that I think he's playing the same that he played last year. I just think confidence is the key, right? You got to know your role. Guys are able to play better, and it seems that they're playing better and gotten better, but they've always been the same. It's just that now they know their role. Once they're comfortable in their role, they start to play better because they don't have to think what they should be doing. They already know. Precious played here last year, and he was a big part to why we got into the playoffs and how we played. So now he knows the expectations. Tibbs is a tough player, tough coach to play for. So once you know what he wants from you and you know your role, now it's easy, man. Now I'm not thinking. I'm just playing ball now. I know my position. I know what I need to do. I know my expectations. I know what I should be doing. I know what I shouldn't be doing. Because Tibbs don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So I know my responsibilities. And I think with I think he's kind of getting a good understanding of that. And so now the game seems easy for Precious. It's just easy for him. He brings up the ball too. I'm talking about real moves. Listen, he brought up the ball last year too, man, pushing the ball up. He just was unsure of himself because he didn't know if Tibbs would want that, right? You know what I mean? Because you don't want to get yanked in the game. Like, yo, nah. He sub you out. So you're trying to figure out where you fit. But I think Tibbs probably watched the tape. And then, like they said Tibbs, you watching tape during the offseason. You know what I'm saying? So he probably watched the tape. They brought Precious back. And now, if you notice, he wants Precious at the 4. If that's the case, he would have had him come in for Cat. He wants him at the 4, which I think is beautiful. I can't wait for him and Mitch to get back. Them two on that second unit with Campaign and Deuce. Precious plays defense too. Block shots, he rebounds. Gravity home run by Judge. Oh, thank you. What are we up? Gravity was 5-2. It's about time, and he's been stinking up the joint, man. It's about time. Hopefully, this gets him out of this freaking slump he's been in, man. 6'2". Who was on? Gravity. See how much I love y'all, man. I love y'all. See, I had to step away because I said, my people was waiting for me. My whole LV live crew, man. Who was on when he hit it? Who was on, Soto or Glaber? Who do you knock in? It's a very important time in New York sports right now. Oh, Glaber was on. Okay. Hold on. Bottom of the 7th. About time, man. About time. Judge needs to step it up. Sorry. Okay. Back to the Knicks. So I just think it's just I think just Precious is playing the same. I don't think he's playing any different. I just think he has trust from Tibbs, man. And if Precious plays really well this year, I would look to sign him to a longer deal, man. I think he's perfect on a second unit, man, because he gives you exactly what it is that you need. He gives you toughness, rebounding. He scores. He blocks shots. He defends. And now he's starting to get that little corner three. I think he's a perfect piece, man, for like a second unit. I would love for the Knicks to extend him, man. Like an off season, if they extend him to a longer deal, maybe give him a 4-year deal or something like that. I think he's great. He's still young, too. Look, Coach said Precious might be this year's iHeart. Yo, that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I think. Coach says we won't have the money. I think we will. Coach, listen, man. Coach, how can you say that? And you saw how they helped you get your boy over here. We didn't think that was going to happen, right, Coach? But you were begging and begging for him to come to New York. They said, Coach, we got you. We're going to make it work. Brock Island and them boys fixed the money up. They helped you get your boy over here. Trust me. If they can do that, they could do anything. But I like Precious, man. I really do. I like him a lot. I like him a lot, man. Guys like that are important for what it is when you're trying to build a championship team. And I think the Knicks are close to it. I think we're Eastern Conference Finals. I don't think we win it this year, but I think we can get to the finals. I think that's how good we are. I think Brunson's going to have a big year. Big year. And if you have guys on the bench who know their role and can come in and contribute, I think Tyler Kolek is good. I don't think he's ready yet. I think campaign is what we need to bring that stability for that bench. And if maybe you can kind of sprinkle in a guy like TJ Warren to come in and give some spot minutes here and there. If somebody gets in foul trouble, cool. But I think Tibbs is going to go with that 9 right there until Mitch gets back. When Mitch gets back, Sims goes back to the bench. You're going to have Precious, Mitch, Deuce, and a campaign. And maybe OG Anunoby or Josh Hart or Bridges or whomever. Gravity says Brunson better be first team all NBA. I think so. I think he will be. Listen, man, I think Brunson's going to be back in the running for MVP, man. I think his numbers are going to be stacked this year. Big Tat says, wait, but who else do you think will have a big year besides Brunson? What do you mean as far as the league or on our team, Big Task? Knicks 100 GM said Warren's going to be ill. Yeah. You mean ill in regards to good? Or ill meaning bad? What you talking about? Coach says we have a big 4. Agreed. I mean, on our team. I think Bridges is going to have a big year. I think he's going to have a huge year. Huge. I think Deuce is going to have a big year too, but not to the level of 6-man. 6-man, you got to play like a lot of minutes. Them dudes, they come off the bench, they play like 35 minutes. I think Deuce is going to play maybe under 30 minutes a game. But I think Bridges is going to have a big year. Big. Defensively, I think he's going to probably make all defense. I think he's going to average anywhere between 16 to 20 points a game. And he's just going to come up with big plays, man. Big plays just because he's a jack of all trades. I think he's going to be huge. How many All-Stars do we have this year? 2. Brunson and Cat. That's who's going. Warren is the insurance for OG. I like that, Knicks 100 GM. I like that. I like Warren. He's solid, man. He's solid, bro. You saw they threw his numbers up there, averaging about 14 for his career. I mean, he's solid, man. He's a solid ball player. He's no bum. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good serviceable piece. Knicks 100 GM said exactly what I wanted Herb Jones for Warren's gonna do. Right? Agreed. Similar players. Herb Jones is tough, man. He's tough, but they're not gonna give him up. Hey, listen, man. I'm telling you guys right now. Listen, I think Combs out of EA, man. I think he's legit, man. He's big too. Pause. He's about 6'9". He's big, man. hitting that corner three, man, that's the money shot. You know that. If he can knock that down and he could defend, going to the rack, finishing strong, the best thing about him is his youth. He's got youth on his side. So you can see the growth that he's going to have. Playing in the G League is going to be great for him. It's going to be great. I could see him kind of doing what Deuce did, going to the G League, pulling up numbers, getting busy, getting spot minutes with us here and there, and maybe by year 2. But no, I'm bugging. That's next year. Year 3, I think he's going to be ready. Knicks 100 James. You see how you get out of that corner? Yeah, he's nice, man. Yo, the kid's got skills, man. Corey Lindsay, what's going on, man? Appreciate you coming through rocking with LV live this evening. Big win for them boys, 111-105. The second unit held it down tonight. Big Taz said not to be a distraction, but Daniel Jones, yeah, he's terrible. You know what it is, Big Taz? Just to switch gears real quick, because you know I do my football too. You know what it is, Big Taz? He's not good, but he's not bad. He's like in limbo, Daniel Jones. And that's why the Giants are really good this year, but it's the quarterback. He's not good, he's not bad, but he's in limbo, man. He's like a nothing burger. He doesn't do anything good, but he doesn't do anything bad neither. Like that's like the endless void. You know what I'm saying? Giants have to get a quarterback, period. End of story. They need a quarterback. You get the quarterback, we got everything. Dexter Lawrence is going to probably be Defensive Player of the Year this year if the Giants will win it. They need a quarterback. That is it. They have everything else. Tracy is a good young back. He's a rookie. Of course, Neighbors is a monster. Slayton. I love Theo Johnson. They built this team really, really, really well. The defense looks good. Spider Burns is official. Tyler Nubin is official. Phillips is official. Jason Pinnock. Yo, the team is legit, man. But you got to get rid of that quarterback. That's what's holding us up, man. We're in all of these games. The only game we got smoked was the first one, the Vikings. You see what the Vikings are doing to everybody. So that was no fluke. The Vikings are for real. But what I'm saying is every game we're in, every game. The Giants, honestly, what are we, 2-4? We should probably be 6-1 if we had a quarterback. Or maybe 4-2. Get my math wrong. Sorry. Not 6-1, 5-1. Gravity says Jalen Hines got to step it up. No, Jalen Hines got to get out of here. He's not a good route runner, man. He's just not. Gravity. You could see it, man. He struggles, and that was the knock on him coming out of Tennessee. He won a Blitnikoff. He won the best wide receiver in college, but they were running a lot of go routes out there in Tennessee. So that was kind of like it was kind of a gimmicky offense. He was just running go routes. He was running no patterns, no nothing. So when he got to the league, he saw how hard it was. And so he can't separate, man, because now you're dealing with real legit DBs. He can't separate. And he's not good on the route tree. So that's why he's not playing. You know what I'm saying? So you see when they try to give him go routes, he can't release. He's too busy hand fighting. You know what I mean? That's stuff that you know what I mean? He's just not good enough, man. He's just not. But once again, maybe things change when we get a new quarterback, because that's what we need. That's the thing we're missing. Knicks 100 GM said Dable gives the games away. No, he doesn't, man. No, he doesn't. He does not. It's the quarterback, man. The quarterback is he's not even bad, but he's not good neither. He's just in the middle, man. And that's terrible. He takes 2 steps forward, positive, to do something positive. They don't take 5 steps back and throw a stupid interception. You're like, yo, my man, what are you doing? For Dable, stuck on a stupid pass in every play. Listen, man, he's got to do. Listen, man, he's trying to win a game, man. You can't dumb down the offense for this guy. You know what I'm saying? So what do you want him to do? Run the ball every play? He's got to pass the ball too. Who passes every play? He passes every play because we need the pass because we're trying to score a touchdown, man. He hasn't scored a touchdown at home, and God knows when. This weekend was our first touchdown in I don't know how many games at home. Back to the Knicks, man. You guys get me upset. We need a new quarterback. That's it. Final. Corey Lindsey, thank you. Thank you for breaking this up here. It was about to get crazy. LV Precious looks good in the preseason, bro. Yo, he does, Corey Lindsey. He does. Corey Lindsey looks really, really, really good, man. Corey Lindsey, sorry. Precious looks really, really good, Corey Lindsey. He looks really good, man. You know, once again, I said it earlier, when you're comfortable in your role and you understand what the expectations are for you, you play really well. And that's it. And I think that that's what he's doing. And now you're seeing him really take off. And I just want the Knicks to keep him. But I think he wants to be here too. You know, I think he wants to be here. We're a local kid from the BX. So I think he wants to be here, man, and kind of play here. He's close to his family. So I think it's going to be good, man. I think it's really going to be good. But I also too, like I said, I think it's really good that Tibbs is playing these young guys and giving them a taste of what the NBA is like. And I'm glad that Charlotte played their starters. I'm glad because then you get to see what this second unit is going to look like when they're playing against, legit players like the starters. Like I even like the fact that they played against Minnesota starters, and Minnesota starters started giving them the business the other night, but then they fought their way back, right? Like all these things are needed because I'm thinking about the season, guys. I'm thinking about these guys. Let's say Brunson and them are having a tough night, but Deuce and those guys come in and really give us a boost to where we're able to pull those games out. Games like that is what builds character, man, for us to be able to get through, and that builds that body armor. So when the playoffs come, these guys are ready to rock and roll. They're not unsure of the moment. They're very sure of themselves. And with Deuce getting that experience that he got last year, that's why he did what he did in the playoffs. With Precious getting that experience like he got, that's why he did what he did in the playoffs. So I think having these guys play against starters and giving them that experience, I think is great. An experience meaning that, of course, Campaign's got the experience in Deuce last year, but playing together as a unit and experience in that way. Big Tassis Chachua said in his post-game interview that he was glad to be back. Yeah, man, he's a local guy, man. Who doesn't want to play home? You know what I'm saying? And then really play on a team that they're really good. The Knicks are good with, championship contenders. So you saw how electric it was in the Garden last year, man, the playoffs, man. There's no place like it. No place like it. Corey Lindsey says, LV, man, the Knicks won without our starters. That's tough. Yeah, agreed. Agreed, Corey Lindsey. That's the key. That's the key. We got to give these guys experience, man. We got to kind of let them really go through these things and kind of see what it's like. Builds character, man, and it builds trust. And then Tibbs gets to see what he has, which I think is even better. All right. But listen, guys, look, let me get up out of here. Let me finish watching the Yankee game. Listen, it was great coming to rock with y'all. Listen, I will be back Friday so we can discuss the Wizards game and see exactly what we have, and get prepared for the Celtics for opening night, baby. But LV Live will be back Friday. So once again, I appreciate everybody coming through, rocking with LV Live. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button, people. All right. Also, too, if it's your first time coming through, rocking with LV Live, please subscribe to the channel. And also, too, please leave comments because I do respond to comments. All right. That's my show. I appreciate everybody coming through, rocking with LV Live on this night. Everybody have a good night, people. I'm out of here. Peace.